Some people say that beauty is in the heart. Some people base their choices on physical appearances. Does physical appearance contribute to couples' happiness? Can you enjoy your marriage even if your spouse is not physically attractive to you? Does physical appearance play any role at all in marriage? Before we dive into it, I would like you to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our future episodes.
We believe that when family is healthy, the nation is healthy.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mike and Christelle podcast, where family meets faith and fun. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we share highlights and relationship tips regularly.
Many people end up regretting their choices in marriage.
Some cultures encourage people to ignore physical appearance. Other cultures put emphasis on physical appearance. Getting married to someone predominantly because of their physical appearance is a big mistake.
Yeah, it is.
But also, ignoring physical appearance in marriage is being naive.
Yes, physical appearance matters.
Yes, it does.
Your spouse spent time with you without makeup.
So their
And
look matters.
They're natural when they're with you. So their look really matters. If you're not yet committed to anyone, maybe this talk will help you to reconsider your choice in marriage. And if you're already committed to someone, or you're already married, I would say, you may find some helpful thoughts during this conversation today. So we have a few points to suggest to you when it comes to physical appearance in marriage.
First one, it's not about the trend. What is trending in the media or fashion magazines, it's not the representation of real beauty.
No, it's not.
Each culture is different and every person is different.
For example, the media will portray a particular shape of a man as beautiful or handsome. And if you're about to get committed to someone, don't let that influence you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a type of beautiful woman. No, we all have our preferences. Find someone who appears beautiful to you. To you.
Yes.
Not what the media says, not what the movie says, not what. And cultures are different. I've realized that if you are in Africa, for example, in Congo, the beauty is different. What we consider beauty is not necessarily what Americans consider beauty, and it's not necessarily what people
Indians.
in France consider as beauty. Every culture
It's different.
has got their ways of considering beauty, and they kind of appreciate certain things more than others. So when you are looking for someone, find someone who appears beautiful to you. Don't let the culture dictate what is beauty. And this is more for young people. No, even mature people are being dictated or just
the media
influenced.
is influencing every single person.
Yes.
They say that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
So find a person that appears beautiful to you.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you're the one that's going to live with them.
You are going to live with that person. Find someone who is attractive to you, not the society. Not someone who is attractive according to the society or according to the culture or according to the tradition, who is attractive in your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. The second point is, it's all on you.
Yes.
Don't try to marry someone to impress anybody.
Yes.
If you are not attracted to someone, don't marry them.
I would say if you're not attracted to someone, don't date them. Don't even start. To be honest, if you're attracted to a different guy, I will say this because I feel like I should say it. Let me give you a practical example. If you are attracted to tall people, don't date a short person. If you are attracted to short people, don't date a tall person. Why put yourself in that situation?
You're wasting their time.
You're wasting their time.
And your time.
Go for someone you're attracted to. And again, we need to acknowledge that physical appearance is not the only thing to consider in marriage, but it is something.
Unless there is a major reason for your compromise, your eyes may always be out there looking for that person you will be attracted to.
Yes. And that's a big danger.
Yeah, it is.
It's a danger to be in marriage with someone you claim to love, but your eyes
They're
are
looking like,
out there like, oh. So marry someone, and I know you'll say, no, be disciplined, be faithful.
But your
come
eyes
on.
will be like,
Come on, marry someone your eyes like to see. Someone you like to see, like I like to see. Someone you like to see. Marry someone you like to see in the house. And this is important. I know there are so many other reasons we will get to, but the first thing is when you are dating someone, find if you have a choice. If you, we always have a choice, but it's necessary. It's important to also consider the physical appearance of the person. It is as spiritual as the person can be, as intellectual as the person can be, as kind as the person can be. If you are not attracted to the person, it may be challenging for you looking outside and feel like, oh, I wish. And that's the problem, because people get married and you start regretting, rethinking, and reconsidering your choice while you've made a commitment.
Yeah. You should also be able to consider your spouse's family.
Yes.
People tend to look like their parent or
Yes.
the family members because of genetics.
Yes.
It may not be a big deal to you now, but your spouse may end up looking like their dad or mom
Definitely.
in the future.
we don't want to comment much there, but you
Yes.
understand what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
And the same thing with children.
Yeah.
If you are planning to have children, remember your spouse may look like your children. So if you are not really a fan of a big fan of their appearance, you will end up with 5 children around you who look just like that person, and that may be quite a big dilemma in your brain, because
Yes.
it sounds
These things
funny,
are
but
very,
it's
it's
real.
very
Let's
important.
Be real.
These things pop up later in marriage,
Yes.
and then you realize,
Yeah, they look
what
like
did I do?
your spouse, and like, oh, well, no, don't regret it later. You are making a choice now. Then just don't commit yourself in that relationship if you're not attracted to the person, because they will look like, the children will look like their dad or their mom. Yeah.
Another piece of advice here for married couples is to try as much as you can to remain attractive in the eyes of your spouse.
Yes.
It is important to look after yourself. Appearance matters.
Yes.
Beauty should not be the condition for love, but it's an important piece.
Yes, it is.
In
It
the
is.
puzzle that makes married couples
It
happy.
is an important piece in happiness in marriage. We've been married for 16 years. We know beauty matters. We've spoken to so many married couples.
Yeah.
We know appearance matters. So the advice we are giving here is for as much as depends on you.
Yeah, because sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. But if it does, man, look after yourself. If you
Yeah.
need to shave your beard, do it. If you need to go to the salon and look after your hair,
If you need to work out,
if you
eat
need to work
well,
out, and
just the usual.
if you
that
need to go to
people-
the gym and do something, just do it. Just
Don't
look.
go to the gym and change your body. Though.
No.
That's what we're
We are
talking
not. That's the point. We are not
Yeah.
trying to look like the media says we should look like. We're not. Everybody will not become Schwarzenegger. Everybody will not become. We are not talking about that. Just
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt? Who's Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt, he looks really good.
She's like, who?
No,
Chris Pratt? No. I was,
everybody should not look like Chris Pratt. Everybody should look the best they can, and not every woman wants you to look like Chris Pratt.
but we
or
don't,
like
we don't
somebody
care
else.
about Chris Pratt. Iris does, but we don't.
Yes. So the point here is you don't need to look like everybody else. Look like you.
Yeah.
Look the best version
Yeah.
of you. And if that's what your wife wants, for example, my wife doesn't want me to look like them.
No.
She always
I
tells me,
don't.
you remain in that, in
Mm-hmm.
that shape. She doesn't want me to go like this or like that. She wants me to stay. And that's okay with me. So that's the point. As much as it depends on you, as much as you can handle it, do something about it.
Yeah.
Exercise if you can. And please don't shame each other. Don't shame your partner's body, but please do something if it depends on you.
The third point is it's not all about you. Life happens. A change in hormones, a sickness, or simply a life incident may affect your spouse's appearance.
Definitely.
You should be prepared to be faithful to the person and not to the appearance of the person. Make sure you love the person and not the look of the person.
Yes. Physical appearances change with time, seasons or lifestyle
Choices, yeah.
lifestyle choices change, and we may find ourselves gaining weight or losing weight, or hormones, just something may happen in the body and people change, and life happens, as we said. So it is unfair to turn your back on your spouse simply because of something happened and they changed. It's really unfair. So we want to make this clear, that we are not advocating for people leaving their spouses or treating their spouses differently because something changed about them. For example, some women, or most women, not most, some women change after giving birth. Sometimes they will gain weight or lose weight or whatever happens. It's not an excuse for a man to turn their back on their wives. It's not even fair, because children belong to both of you. That child did not just fall from a tree. That child is from both of you. You are both responsible for what is happening in your wife's body. And I think that is something we all recognize. We are not saying that when life happens and somebody's body changes, even a man's body can change. So we're not just talking about women.
The body will definitely change.
The body
as
changes.
As you age, some things change.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we are talking about physical appearance, it's not just about gaining weight or losing weight.
No.
It's not just about growing old or getting rid or wrinkles or
Read is in French.
Read in French, sorry. Having wrinkles or something. No, those are natural stuff that we may not be able to avoid in life. But looking after yourself, you may have wrinkles. You may be 80 years old, but you're still looking after yourself. You can be 60, you're still looking after yourself. I see 60 years old people who look after themselves. They put on their beautiful shirt, beautiful.
They eat well.
They eat well, and they look good. So it's not about natural stuff. Just look after yourself to the best of your ability. The point we are making here, it's not all about you. It's simply to remind you that when life happens, stay there. Love the person, not the appearance of the person. When life happens.
Yeah.
But in your choices of your spouse, choose someone you will love spending time with, someone you will enjoy spending time with, enjoy looking. Even when you grow old, you still feel good. I still really love the way you look. So much, I don't know if there is any woman who has moved my heart like you. None, in fact. Every time I look at you, I feel like, very attractive girl to me. And these are three things we want you to remember from this talk. First, it's not about the trend. Don't go for what is popular. Secondly, it's all on you. Make your own choice. Go for someone you find attractive. And finally, it's not all about you. Remember, life happens and your spouse may change and things may happen. Don't just love the appearance, love the person. Those are three things. But at the end of the day, physical appearance is important. It matters in couples' happiness. It does matter. It really adds something to marriage. It does.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Did you know that every time you share any of our contents, one potential family gets healthier?
Yeah.
Remember, follow Mike and Christelle on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe right now. It means a lot to us.
It does.
Bye.
See you.